Who you filming? I mean, who's this going to?
This is to our YouTube friends.
See, this is C.
Jack is loading up on all of his immune boosting supplements before he goes to the public to work.
Cause I got to, mister.
He's taking vitamin C, vitamin D3, zinc, and a swig of elderberry.
Oh yeah, elderberry. Let's go for it.
He doesn't like it. I think he thought it would taste like the elderberry cordial that we got from Homesteaders of America a couple of years ago, but elderberry cordial and elderberry syrup are two different things.
It's similar.
It's similar, but it's thicker and more, and it's stronger. I like it. I think it tastes good. Anyway, all right, fixing to go. We had our first frost last night. So I went out and I got all the herbs as much as I could. Of course, they're wilted because I didn't do anything with them when I brought them in, but there's also some peppers under there. And anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go check on the chickens, take them. I got them some scratch yesterday, so I gotta get that unloaded. Anyway, all right, so let's get this day started. You can see the frost on the ground. We got the dryer going, so we got a nice little steam going. But yeah, before I go check on the chickens, let's go look at the garden really quick. Last night I came out and I cut the sage, the parsley, as much of the thyme as I could, as much of the rosemary as I could. I mean, there's still a lot there, but plus it was dark. I should add that. It was dark when I did it. Oh, and I didn't get the tomatoes. Oh well. So over here is where I've got the garlic planted, which the garlic needs the cold, so that's no big deal. Look at my pretty strawberry plants. Wow, look at all the frost. Wow. Okay, yeah, I cut a bunch of lemon balm. I went ahead and pulled all the peppers that were ripe. I see that I missed some, but like I said, it was dark. But right here, I'm not going to lift it yet because it's still pretty cold out. But this is, I had ordered the hoops and the cover from Amazon. And in there, I've got lettuce that has come up, radishes that have come up. I also have kale and spinach that have not come up yet. So anyway, I'll wait until it gets warmer and then we'll take a look and see how it did in there. But yeah. Okay, one of my chickens just flew over. It just flew over the fence. Now the other one's like, we want out too. That's all right, I'll let him out. As long as we make sure we don't let Georgia or Rigger out. But look at them, they're like, we want out, we want out. We're going to expand their fence pretty soon so they can forage. They have eaten down everything inside their coop. Come on, ladies. Come on, field trip. Come on. There you go. There you go. Like, run away, run away. All right, so while they're foraging, is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all of them. All right, so while they're foraging, we'll come over here and see. I doubt we got any eggs. But look, oh, they knocked their water over. Bo, be good. Do we have any eggs? Nope. Look at that. I need to put some more water in there anyway, it looks like. I'll do that after a while. How is it, girls? Yesterday I went to TSC and got them some more scratch. So I hadn't taken it out of the car yet. But I got them 2 bags of this. Can you see it? It's this organic Nature's Best scratch. All right, I'll get this in their tub. All right, nothing special. We put, I got this trash can at Dollar General. I think it was less than $10, I think. Or maybe it was 12. I don't remember. That's what we put their feed in, and I also keep their sack of grit in there. I don't think I can do this one-handed. And then in this tub is where I keep the scratch. And as you can see, I literally gave them the last of it yesterday. It's time to make some coffee. I look wretched. We don't always drink Black Rifle coffee, but we love it. It's a high price point. But if you love coffee and you want to support veterans, this is a great way to do both. I went in and got my toboggan. It's cold out here. Okay, we're coming out here to check on the chickens. Yeah, they're doing good. There they are. Oh. All right. They've had their morning of foraging. I just got them back in there. Put them in there. I grabbed a bunch of weeds, some chickweed, and threw it in there, and now they're really happy. All right, so it is my day off. Hot hair. And yeah, and I've got a lot of things I need to do today. We are cleaning the house, scrubbing down all the countertops, all that good stuff, floors, just getting caught up on housework. And I gotta get groceries today. It's time to do my second brew on my kombucha. I also need to get some bone broth going. I thought I would make that kale sausage and white bean soup. So I need to make some broth to go in it. So yeah, just a lot of things to do today, and thought we'd bring you along. But first, coffee. Okay, so I'm getting ready to make my bone broth, and I've had these chicken bones in the freezer. I got 2 carcasses here. They're kind of small because I think these were either the Never Any from Aldi or the organic ones. I can't remember, but they tend to be a little bit smaller than your conventional ones. I also have a couple of I saved the necks. I always save the necks and the carcasses. So this is what is going to go into my bone broth. So Shauna, I hope you're watching, because I know you asked for me to show how I make my bone broth. I make it different every single time. It really just depends on what I have. So anyway, I've got 2 carcasses. I've got some pink sea salt. I've got these herbs that I brought in from the garden. Today I'm going to be I've got some sage, parsley, rosemary, thyme. I've also got 1 sprig of lemon balm in here. I thought the lemon balm might kind of brighten the flavor. So I'm excited to see how that works out. I'm going to put a bay leaf in, some peppercorns. Got this gnarly onion I'm going to use. This is, I think, 2 heads of garlic. Of course, a splash of apple cider vinegar. I've got some celery and some carrots. And then, of course, I'm going to cover it all with filtered water. And then this is going to cook low and slow for, well, all day. And then strain it, use the broth, and then I'll probably give the chickens the stuff that comes out, the pulse, if you will. Y'all, this, I didn't mark it. I didn't mark it on the bag, but this chicken was smoked. I wonder if it's going to make my broth smoky. I hope it does. That's going to be awesome. I decided to go ahead and, this is one of the jalapenos that I brought in last night to protect from the frost. Obviously was ready to pick anyway. So I'm just going to cut it in half and throw it in there as well. Hopefully it'll give it just a little tiny bit of spice. It was really, really good for you. And yeah, we'll just throw it into our yummy bone broth. I haven't put all the water in it yet, but we just have to stop and admire how beautiful that is. And it smells really, really good already. And it hasn't even started cooking yet, you guys. Oh, this is going to be so good. All right, you guys, it's been a couple of hours and this smells amazing. It's pretty too, isn't it? All right, I am going, oh my gosh, that smells so good. I'm giving this a start. Oh, I can smell the smokiness of the smoked chicken. Oh my word, this is gonna make such an amazing bone broth. I am so excited. Okay, I've been working on, these are the peppers that I picked last night. This is my lemon balm. I'm letting it soak. My first soak, a bunch of little buggies and wormies floated to the top, so I'm just gonna let those hang out. And then here's the rest of my herbs. But I'll show you what everything looks like after our first frost and show you if there's any damage. I need to water my mums. This is my mammoth sunflower, I think. Is this the mammoth one? Yes, this is the mammoth one. Anyway, yeah, that's bone dry. Yeah, definitely gonna have to water that. But isn't this cute? My Amish friend up the road, I bought these pumpkins from her for $1 a piece. Isn't that beautiful? And definitely, it's not gonna go to waste. We're gonna decorate with it for a little bit, and then we're gonna eat it. But yeah, and I got these mums at Aldi last week, I think. They were like $3 and something. So, and then I got this little guy at Dollar General for $1. That's the table that Jack made to go on the back deck. So here's my fall garden that I planted. I did not make a video of this, sorry. Let me show you over here is lettuce. I just broadcasted 3 different types of lettuce. I'll do the cut and come again method, but that's what this is. This is all, sorry, I've got chicken wire over it to keep the dogs out. Anyway, that is all lettuce. And then over there, I've got radishes that are coming up. This morning, I did spot, let's see if I can find it. Here's one. I don't know if you can see it. I did spot some kale coming up. Hopefully I've got enough time left in the season that it will get big enough that we can eat it. And then over on this side, let's see if I can find you a spinach sprout that I saw. Where was it? I did see some spinach over here. I'm just having a hard time finding a sprout for you now, but yeah, the spinach is definitely coming up. And I'm really surprised, but very happy, the peas are coming up too. So we may have a fall harvest after all. I actually did purchase more of those hoops, and I have half of this left. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to plant anything. I feel like it might be too late. But then again, who knows? Over here, I've planted my garlic from In My Gardener. And of course, that will hang out in the ground until next summer. Let me show you what's going on in the Freedom Garden. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Yeah, it's a whole lot of nothing except weeds. We didn't get a cover crop in, although that middle section looks good though. Like, I'm happy with what's growing there. That's all clover and shamrock and chickweed. All of that we'll just till back under. This half of it though is grass, and it's gonna be a pain. But I just wanted to show you, we're letting our okra go to seed so we can save it. This is the crimson spineless, and then we have some burgundy okra here that we're letting go to seed. And then back over here in my Three Sisters row, I've got a nasturtium that's trying to pop back up. I came out and pulled a bunch of chickweed this morning and gave it to the chickens. That's how I got them back in the in the coop. We still have some pinto beans that are hanging on. I actually just pulled several that had completely dried and brought those in the house. So these purple whole peas, doing the same thing, letting them go to seed, letting them dry out. Of course, we could eat them. Like, this one is actually close to being ready. It's not, I like it to be dry and crispy and shake like a rattle before I pick them for seed. But yeah, but some of these are getting close. So that is what's happening here. We're just growing these for seed. All right, so I am going to go get groceries now. I probably waited late. It's 11 o'clock, which means town is going to be busy. I'm really focusing on immune boosting and healing foods right now for the family to keep us healthy now that we're getting into cold and flu season. Actually, someone that I go to church with, she is a nurse in a doctor's office, and said that they had already seen their first case of flu back like 3 weeks ago. We already have a pandemic to worry about, and now we're back into cold and flu season. So yeah, we just want to make sure that we're eating the right foods, getting plenty of rest, taking the right supplements, and all that stuff. So I'm just trying to load up on the good, organic, healthy, whole foods to keep us healthy and strong. All right, so I need to go in. I need to grab my milk jugs and my bags and head to the store. Not done a very good job filming today for my day in the life. I did film a grocery haul, but I wanted to tell you really quick about my bone broth. After I got home and got everything in the refrigerator, I was like, I am not gonna have room for that bone broth in the fridge. So what I'm going to do is I've already scooped most everything out. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a Zuppa Toscana soup. I've never made it before, but I've always wanted to, but I've got all the ingredients. I'm gonna skim some of that fat off and make me a yummy soup.
She's pretty, but she's feisty. Hey, you like the camera? You like the camera? Yeah? You like the camera?
Y'all, I mean, what? I have sampled this. Oh my word. And I told my husband, I said, so much love went into this soup because I had all our health in mind. This is good ingredients, and I cooked that chicken broth all day. Oh my word. I have sampled it, and it is incredible. At the very end, put some heavy whipping cream. This has got a lot of homegrown goodness in it, as well as store-bought goodness. I cannot wait to dig in.
Hey everyone, I just couldn't resist kind of getting on here just a second. The weather here is amazing. It's evening out here, and I just wanted to come out and take a quick walk and kind of check out the grounds. And of course, Tangi has been planting kind of a fall or a winter garden, and she's had this covered up because the last 2 weeks, it's been really cool out here, but now it's in the upper 70s. It's actually supposed to be over 80 tomorrow. So it's warming back up. Right over here, we still have pepper plants. We still have jalapenos producing. They're pretty much done for the year, but there's still some little jalapenos and some red ones still. And banana peppers are still doing well, despite the weather kind of being a roller coaster here. Cold and hot. And right here, this is our strawberry bed, and it's actually doing really great too. The strawberries plants have kind of started spreading out and kind of taking over the whole bed. So very pleased about that. But while I'm out here walking, I just wanted to share this quick story. So this afternoon, I walk around the house. I actually am headed out to the mailbox to check the mail. And when I went around the corner of the house, I saw a chipmunk, and it kind of ran off real quick. So I went ahead and got the mail. And this story involves these two right here. And Bo, I'm talking about you. So I went and got the mail, and then I headed back to the house, put the mail up, And then I went over here to Georgia. Come here, Georgia. Come here. Come here. Come here, girl. So I went over and I said, hey, Georgia, we got a chipmunk. Look at her. Look at her ears perk up when I said chipmunk. You got that chipmunk today. So the dogs did what dogs do. They kind of hunted down the chipmunk, didn't you? Yeah, you did. And took care of kind of a nuisance. Those things have been getting into the garage, trying to chew wires on the lawnmower, and cause lots of other havoc. So that's what they were doing. Oh, by the way, you see what's here behind me? Right here? This is such a nice evening that we're just letting the chickens kind of just out of the coop pen area, and they're just kind of roaming around. They've been in the garden. Let's go check them out. So our chickens, we've been letting them out a couple times a day, and they've been getting in the garden, helping to clean our garden up. Look at there. Look at you. How pretty is that? Y'all finding a place to perch for the night, aren't you? That's what you are trying to do, aren't you? Yeah, look at these chickens. They're taking advantage of my pallet fence. Anyway, that's what the chickens do, what they do. Dogs do what they do. Beautiful evening here at Freedom Homestead. We really do appreciate everybody that subscribes and follows along with us. Some of our videos might just be repetitive. Some of it's just the daily mundane of what we do every day here. Anyway, that's what we got going on this evening. Just wanted to share a quick update and kind of what's going on. I think it's sun's starting to go down, so the chickens are starting to head back over towards the coop. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well. And until next time, we'll see you later.